Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Dear students, today we have to start November 2022 question O-Level Mathematics 4024 paper 1. 80 divided by 0.02. So this is paper 1 question. We are not allowed to use calculator. How to solve it? To solve it, we will convert this into common fraction. So it will be equal to 2 over 100 because I put 1 under the decimal sign and the number of zeros under all the digits on the right hand side of the decimal points. There are 2 digits, so there are 200 zeros. In order to solve this, I will change this division sign into multiplication, and 2 over 100 will become 100 over 2. 2 ones are, 2 fours are, so it is 40. 40 into 100 is equal to 4000. So answer is 4000. This is the answer of paper question number 1, part A. B part is evaluate cube root of 1000. Cube root means power 1 over 3. So this will be equal to 1000 power 1 over 3. Now 1000 is equal to 10 power 3. The number of 0 will tell you how much number of 10 power of 10 is. If there are 4 zeros, it is power 10. Power 4, if it is 3 zeros, 10 power 3. And whole power is 1 over 3. Now this 3 is cancelled with this 3 and we are left with 10. So 10 is the answer of part B of question number 1. Question number 2, part 1 is put one pair of brackets into this calculation to make it correct. Look here, it is 4 plus 4 multiplied by 4 minus 4 equal to 4. If we can make this thing 0, then 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. In order to make it 0, we should have 4 multiplied by 0. So in order to make it 0, we put a bracket here. If we put a bracket here, then it will become what? So the answer is done. That's done in the question. I'll check it for you. 4 plus board mass means bracket open. First we start bracket. 4 minus 4 is 0. 4 into 0. Now DMAS, division, multiplication. Multiplication is done first. So 4 into 0 is 0. 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. So our answer is correct. So we put a bracket around 4 minus 4 to make this calculation correct. That's done. Okay. Now we solve B part. B part is work out 6 minus 6 multiplied by bracket open minus 3 plus 7 bracket close. We have to work out this thing. Now again we will use board mass, bracket open, division, multiplication, addition and then subtraction. First of all, bracket open. We will do this bracket first. Minus 3 plus 7 is equal to plus 4, because when we have two different assigned numbers, when we subtract smaller number from bigger number, and sign will be of the bigger number. 7 minus 3 is 4, so it is 4. Minus 6 times 4 is minus 24. So minus 24 will be the answer of part B of question number 2. That's it. Question number 3 is write 7.54 into 10 raised to the power minus 4 as an ordinary number. It is in scientific notation. We will write it as an ordinary number. We will remove this 10 power and write it. Now it is 10 power minus 4. If 10 power minus 4, then in order to remove it, we will move this decimal sign toward left. So it is 4, so it will move 4 digits towards the left. So 4, 5, no, move 4 digits, 7, there are no more digits, so we put zeros. How many zeros? 1 is here, 7 is 1 digit, so to make it 4 digits, we will put 3 zeros, 0, 0, 0, then point here. So 0 towards the left side of point is nothing, so answer will be 0.0000754. So we have written 7.54 into 10 power minus 4 as an ordinary number. So this is how you do it. Question is, the perimeter of a regular hexagon is equal to the perimeter of a regular octagon. If each edge of octagon is 9 cm long, find the length of one edge of hexagon. So this is question about the polygons. How to solve it? Look here. Solution. The formula for perimeter of a regular pentagon is n into length of the one edge or each edge of the polygon, because regular polygon is such polygon which has all edges have same length. So if let's suppose this hexagon is of 6, it has 6 edges. Let the length of each edge of hexagon is x, then its perimeter will be 6x. How we write it? Let x be the length of one edge of hexagon. We suppose it. So its perimeter will be 6x, because hexagon will have 6 sides. So 6x will be equal to 8 times length of one edge of the octagon, because octagon has 8 sides. It has 6 sides, octagon means 8, so 8 sides. Each side of octagon is 9, so its perimeter will be 8 into 9. So 6 into edge length of the hexagon is equal to 8 times 9. This implies that 6x is equal to 72, which implies that x is equal to 72 over 6. We take 6 here, it will be divided. 6 1s are, 6 12s are, so x is equal to 12 centimeter. That is the one edge of hexagon which we have to calculate. So we have calculated that each edge of the hexagon should be equal to 12 to have a perimeter equal to a regular octagon whose each edge is 9 centimeter long. Okay, that's it. Next is question number 6. Part A is work out 11 over 15 minus 2 over 3. So it is a subtraction of fractions. We will have to make the denominator come equal. So in order to make this denominator equal, we multiply this by 5 and divide by 5. So this will become 11 over 15 minus 10 over 15. Now we have the common denominator, so we take it as LCM. 15 is LCM and write 11 minus 10. 11 minus 10 is 1, so answer will be 1 over 15. That's it. So this is how you solve the subtraction of common fractions. B part is we have to work out 3 over 10 divided by 6. in order to solve the division of common fraction, we will convert this division sign, this is division sign, into multiplication sign. So this is 3 over 10 multiplied with this 6 is actually 6 over 1. So we'll write it 1 over 6. We'll switch it. Okay. Now 3 ones are 3 twos are 6 हो गया. So now 1 ones are 1 over 10 twos are 20. 1 over 20 is the fraction in its lowest term. So this is the answer of part B. Question number 7 is, we have given a part of a diagram of regular pentagon. It's given that in the diagram AB, AD and BC are three sides of a regular pentagon. It means this X is the interior angle of the regular pentagon. Okay, and AB and DC are two parallel lines. We have to find X and Y. A part is find X and B part is find Y. First we find X. Since X is the interior angle of a regular pentagon, and we know that the sum of angles of a regular polygon, n-sided polygon, is n minus 2 into 180, and each angle of the pentagon is equal to n minus 2 into 180 over n, where n is the number of sides. For pentagon, n is equal to 5. Here each angle is equal to x, because x is one angle, interior angle of a pentagon. So we write that x is equal to, n is 5 for pentagon, 5 minus 2 into 180 divided by 5. That's it. Simplify it and you will get the value of x. I simplify it for you. How it's simplified? Now x is equal to 5 minus 3, 2 is 3, 3 into 180 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5 times 36. If we divide 180 by 5, we will get 36. If you don't know, you can do it by long division. 180 divided by 5. 5 3s are 15. 8 minus 5 is 3. 0 is here. 5 6s are 30. So it is 30. Now x is equal to 36 times 3. 36 times 3 is equal to 36 times 3. 3 6s are 18. 1 carry. 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. So 108 degrees. X is equal to 108 degrees. So we have found the x, which is the interior angle of a regular pentagon. Now it is as easy as ABC to calculate B, because we know that these two lines are parallel lines and x and y are the interior angles of two parallel lines, and we know that the interior angles of two parallel lines are supplementary, or in other words their sum is 180. So if you want to find y, we know that x plus y is equal to 180. यहाँ पर रीजन लिखे, रीजन इज इंटीरियर एंगल्स ऑफ पैरेलल लाइंस. Okay, interior angles of parallel lines. You put the reason here. Reason is necessary to mention, because in marking scheme it is advised to the examiner, if someone doesn't write the reason, he can cut or reduce your marks. So we put the value of x. X is 108. We write it 108 plus y is equal to 180. This implies that y is equal to 180 minus 108. So y is equal to 72 degrees. So we have calculated y also, which comes out to be 72 degrees. So we have completely solved this problem or this riddle about a regular polygon which was given as pentagon. Now next question is about an isosceles triangle. We know that in isosceles triangle, two sides and their corresponding or their opposite angles are equal. Here these two sides AB is equal to BC. This implies that this angle equal to this angle. It means BAC is equal to BCA. Also given that ABC and BAC equal to 2:5. Now ABC is this angle and ABC is this angle is ABC and BAC is this angle. If this is they have ratios 2:5, you can put it like that. ABC ratio BAC. If it is 2x, then this is 5x, and this will obviously 5x because it is an isosceles triangle. Opposite to equal side angle will be equal to equal. So we know that sum of angles is 180. So we can write 2x plus 5x plus 5x is equal to 180. From here we can calculate x, and if we can calculate x, then ABC is 2x. That will be our answer. Okay, how to calculate it? It is very easy. 5 plus 5 plus 12. This is 2 plus 5 plus 5. This is 12. So this is 12x is equal to 180. So x is equal to what? 180 divided by 12. No, look here. Again I explain you. This is ratio. So if we have if it is 5 units, this will be 2 units. X can be anything. 5. It can, we could put t here, 5t, 2t, then again 5t, whatever. Or you can write it 5 plus 5 plus 2 and then get this sum of ratios. Sum of ratios is 5 plus 5 plus 2. So ABC is equal to 2 over 5 into 180, whatever the method to solve. So I write this method, 2x plus 5x plus 5x is 12x, 12 is 180, x is coming to be 15. So ABC is 2x. So I put value here, ABC is equal to 2x, x is 15, so ABC is equal to 2 into 15, which comes out to be 30 degrees. Next is figures. Next question is about significant figures and rounding of data. The question is, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, simplify it. Now we have to drop these two digits to make it one significant figure because it has three significant figures. When we drop 5, it will become 8 because 7, and we will drop 7. 7 is more than 5. This will become 5. So we will have 50 here. This will become 50. Similarly, plus. If we drop 1, this will become stays 36. If we drop 36, 6 is bigger than 5, so it will become 40. So this will become 40. Now both of these numbers have one significant figure. Now again 64.9 is 60. Okay, because 60 is more close towards the 64 is more close to 60 than 70. Similarly, and this 17.7 will be equal to 20 because it was to have 7. It's 17. 17 is more than 5, so it will become 20. Question is, by writing is 90. 60 plus 20 divided by 20 is 3. 23 divided by 3 is 30. So 30. 10th question is 20 as product of its prime factors. So we have to write 420 as product of its prime factors. So method is, we will write 420 and divide it by prime numbers. So 2 is a prime number, we divide it by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 0 is 0. Then 2 1 0 5. Then 5 is not divisible by 2, but is divisible by 3. 5 plus 1 is 6, so it will be divisible by 3. 3 3s are 9, 1 carry, 15, 3 5s are 15. 35 has only 2 factors, 5 and 7. So 420 can be written as 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. Or you can write it as 2 square times 3 times 5 times 7. 2, 3, 5, 7 all are prime numbers. So we have written 420 as product of its prime factors. B part is, given that 1512 can be written as 2 cube times 3 cube times 7. Find the highest common factor of 420 and 1512. In part A, we have written 420 as 2 square into 3 into 5 into 7. So highest common factor of HCF of 1512 and 520 can be calculated by taking the product of the common factors. Look here, 7 is common here. It is 2 square, it is 2 power 3, so lower power is common. So 2 power 2 is present in both, and 3 is also present. So HCF will be equal to product of common factors, which is 2 square into 3 into 7. Therefore HCF will be equal to 2 to the 4 into 3 into 7. 4 3 are 12 and 12 7 are 84. So HCF comes out to be 84. So 84 is the HCF of 15, 12 and 420. That's it. Now, question number 11 is, Azra has a spinner with sections colored red, blue, yellow or green. There are 4 sections on the spinner. One of them is red, one is blue, one is yellow and green. There is a table given and it shows the relative frequency for spinner landing on red is 0.15, for blue it is 0.3, for yellow it is 0.2 and for green it is unknown. Question is, find the relative frequency of spinner landing on green. Because there are only these 4 events, sum of the probabilities of all these events should be equal to 1. So in order to find one, we will have to subtract the sum of these frequencies. Sum of these frequencies from 1 will give you the probability of green. Therefore the relative frequency of spinner landing on green will be 1 minus 0.15 plus 0.3 plus 0.2. We will add all of them and subtract them from 1, because these are all the events. The sum of all events relative frequency or probability should be equal to 1. So we will add them. There is one question we can use calculator. So 0.15 plus 0.3 is here, plus 0.20 actually. We will add them. 5, 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. So it is 0.65. So we have to 1 minus 0.65. It is 1.00 minus 0.65. The question, 100 minus 65 is 35. So it is 0.35. So the relative frequency of spinner landing on green is 0.35. The landing The relative frequency of spinner landing on green is 0.35. That's it. Sorry, that was part A. Now we'll start part B in next slide. B part is Azra spins the spinner 150 times. How many times? Azra spins the spinner 150 times. So how many times would she expect the spinner to land on blue? It is the probability of actually blue up to 150 times. It is and blue and blue and blue. When it is and, you multiply them, or you can if there 150 times, so we add up all the probabilities, or we will multiply it by 150. So answer will be 150 into 0.3. 15 3s are 45. The point is after one digit, so the point is here. So answer is 45.0 or 45. 45 is the probability of the spinner landing on 0.3. So that's it. She can expect that spinner would land on blue 45 times out of 150. So probability will be actually 45 over 150. It is not 45. Okay, if you can simplify it, but she can expect spinner to land on the blue for 45 times. That's it. Next question 12, part A is, we are given a number line in the answer space, and a question is we have to represent this inequality. -4 is less than equal to x is less than 2. We have to represent this on the number line. So x is something which is greater than -4 and less than 2. So all the numbers from here on this side are less than 2. But what is the extreme minimum value is -4. -4 here is here. So I got 0.8 and I joined them by, but here is an equal sign, so this circle will be solid. We will fill it. It shows that this -4 is included, but 2 is not included. It should be exact over 2, and this should be exact over -4. So this is how you represent an inequality on the number line. B part is of this question, solve the inequality. We have to solve the inequality 10 minus n is less than 2n is less -5. We have to solve this inequality. Very easy. When we shift this here, it will become negative, so we will have -2n minus n, and also we'll shift this to this side. On the right hand side, this will become also minus, so this will become -5 less than -5 minus 10. We solve it. -2n minus n is -3n, and this is less than -15. Now when we change the signs, or we have to multiply it with negative number. When you multiply on the both sides of it, or divide both sides with a negative number, this sign is reversed. It is less than, this will become greater than. So when we switch the sign to positive, this will become 3n, and this less than sign will become greater than, and this -15 will become 15. Now this 3 is positive, we can divide it. We divide both sides by 3. Because it's a positive number, this sign will not change. If we divide by negative number, this will change. As if we divide or multiply with -3, -1 on both sides, this negative less than sign become greater than. 3 is cancelled here, so n is greater than 3 ones are 3 fives are, n is greater than 5 is the answer or solution of this inequality. If we have to represent it on a number line, then it will be like that. We put 5 here and is greater than 5, we put a circle over here, and then this arrowhead will show that it is going, it is not stopping anywhere. Any number greater than 5 up to infinity will be the part of this solution. Okay, good. So that's it. Question is, Sophie cycles 2600 meters in 12 minutes. Work out her average speed in kilometer per hour. So average speed formula is distance divided by time. This is the formula for average speed. So here we have 2600 meters divided by 12 minutes, but this will give in meters per minute. We have to convert it into kilometer per hour. So we will change 2600 meters into kilometer. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters and 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So both are smaller units. We have to go toward the bigger unit. When we have to convert a smaller unit into bigger unit, we divide. So we will divide 2600 by 1000 and 12 by 60. Now the denominator of numerator will multiply with the original denominator, and the denominator of the denominator will multiply with the numerator. So we will write it like that. This will be equal to 2600 into 60 divided by 12 into 1000. Now we have to work out it. Look at it. This 0 is gone with this 0, this 0, this 0, this 0 and this 0. Now we have 26 over 12. Also 6 ones are and 6 twos are 12. 2 ones are 2, 13s are 26. So answer will be 13 kilometer per hour, and this is what we have to do. So when Sophie cycles 2600 meters in 12 minutes, her average speed in kilometer per hour would be 13 kilometers per hour. That's it. So number 14 from paper 1, November 2022. The question is, the scale drawing shows a plot of land PQRS. This is PQRS. This is the plot showing. The scale is 1 centimeter to 20 meter. It means 1 centimeter on the diagram represents the 20 meter in actual. The question is, part 1 is, a path crosses the land. The path is equidistant from SP and SR. SP and SR are two lines. This is SR and this is SP. The path we have to draw is the equidistant from these two lines. Use straight edge and compass only to construct the path. We have to construct the path. Now the locus of equidistant from two lines is angle bisector of the lines. So we have to, the angle between SP and SR, this angle S, we have to construct the angle bisector of angle S. How to construct the angle bisector? It is very easy. I will use only a compass and ruler or straight edge to draw the angle bisector. Angle bisector. I have to draw the angle bisector of angle S here. So I will open the compass of the suitable diameter radius, and taking S as center, I will mark an arc. This is the arc. Now I draw an arc taking S as the center. Then I will not change the arc. Now the point where it cuts first line SP, taking it as center, I will draw an arc here, and then taking this point equidistant. This line is the angle bisector, and this is locus of all the points which are equidistant from SP and SR. This is SP and this line is SR. So this line is shows the path. So that's it. This is part 1. Part 2 is Priya walks from point P to path on a bearing of 104 degree. So this is bearing question. Draw a line to represent Priya's walk. Bearing is clockwise angle at P because it moves from point P. So bearing will be the clockwise angle from north on P. So I will draw an angle of 104 degree with the help of a protractor to make an angle of 104 degree with the P. This angle will be the bearing of this line from P. So I will draw an angle of 104 degree at P. Make an angle of 104 degree at P. What is this? 100, 0. This is 100 and 104 from north. 104. This is 90. Because 90, 100, and then 104 at this point. This is 104. I will join it with P. So this line is at the bearing of 104 degrees from P. This line. So this line almost represents the walk of Priya. Actually, this is part A question answer. This one is part A answer, and this is B part 1 answer. Okay. Now next is find the actual distance from P where Priya meets the path. This is line represents the walk of the Priyas, and it meets path at this point. We have to find the actual distance from P. So how to find it? Quite easy. I will measure this length, and this will be in centimeter, then multiplied with 20 to get it the actual length, because 1 centimeter represents the 20 centimeters. So this is in centimeters from here and up till here it is 7.9 centimeters. So this is 7.9 centimeter. Actually, if you measure and you get 7.98 or 7.8, it will be taken admitted as correct, because this is in the marking scheme that a margin of 0.1 centimeter 0.1 centimeter is acceptable. So according to my drawing, it is 7.9. You can get 7.8 or 7.7, even 8 centimeters, that is correct. So actual distance will be, I draw it, solve it here for you. Here, B part second. Actual distance will be 7.9 into 20, because 1 centimeter represents 20 meters. So I multiplied it 0. You can write 79 into 10, 22 over 10, or whatever. You can divide right like it, like 79 into 2. So 2 9s are 8. So 7 are 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. So 158 meter is the actual distance. 158 meter is the actual distance of the point where Priya meets the path on the land. That's it. This is part B, second part. Third, C part is a car park is to be built on the plot of land. A car park is to be built on the plot of land. On the scale drawing, the area of car park will be 2 centimeters square. Find the actual area. This is actually scale actual. When you have to find area and you have the scale for length, then the scale for area will be square of actual length. So here 1 centimeter to represent 20 meters. Okay, so area is square centimeter. Area is in square centimeter. So 1 square centimeter will represent 20 meters. I take square of both sides, 20 meters square. So this is 400 meters square. If a plot of land 2 centimeters square on the scale drawing, what is actual? So to find actual, so 1 centimeter given, 2 centimeters square scale drawing, we multiplied it with 400. So 400 into 2 will give you 800 meters square. So a plot of land that is 2 centimeter on the scale drawing will be 800 meters square in actual. So answer of this part is 800 meters square. So its answer is 800 meters square. And how you get it? It is solved here. I do it like that. 1 centimeter represents 20 centimeters. So 1 centimeter square will represent 20 meters square. 20 square is 400. So 400. So 1 centimeter square represent 400. 1 centimeter square of scale drawing represent 400 meters square in actual. Therefore 2 centimeter square will represent 800 meters square in actual. And this is the answer of question number C. So this completes our question or problem relating to loci and construction. Number 15 is the diagram is given. I draw for you. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. This is x and this is y. A point A is marked here as 0, 6 and a point B is here whose coordinates are P, 0 and here is point C whose coordinates will be P, because x is P and y is 6, so it is P, 6. This is given here. This is dotted line. like that. And a solid line is shown from A to B here. This is a straight line from A to B. This is origin O. The question is, the equation of line AB is given to be 3y plus 4x is equal to 18. Question is, find the value of P. A part is find the value of P. Look here. A and B lies on this line, so A and B, the coordinates A and B will satisfy this equation. A will put A, coordinates of A 0, 6, it will get 18 is equal to 18. Similarly, B should also satisfy it. If we put B lies on AB, therefore B के coordinates given है अभी 0, P, 0, so x is equal to P and y is equal to 0. Put here, we get 3 into y is 0 here, 3 into 0 plus 4 into x is P equal to 18. Therefore 3 zeros are 0 plus 4p is equal to 18. This implies that 4p is equal to 18. 4p is equal to 18. Therefore, p will be equal to 18 divided by 4. 2 9s are 2 2s are is equal to 9 over 2. 9 over 2 is equal to 4.5. So P is equal to 4.5 is the answer of part A. We have solved part A, that is P is equal to 4.5. Now B part is, write down 3 inequalities which defines triangle ABC inside of triangle. Now we have just found that P is equal to 4.5. It means x is equal to 4.5. This line represents x is equal to 4.5. This is y is equal to 6. So this line represents y is equal to 6. And this is given in the equation that this is question that this line is 3y plus 4x is equal to 18. We have to define this portion. This portion. This all of this. Now this is above this line. So first inequality will be 3y plus 4x greater than 18 because it is above, so above means greater than. And now this is y equal to 6. Under this line y will be less than 6, so second equality will be y is less than 6. This is x equal to 4.5, so to our left all the values of x will be less than 4.5. We will write x is less than 4.5. So these are the 3 inequalities which defines the region inside triangle ABC. That's it. Question number 16 is also about the coordinate geometry. Question is, P is the point -2, 1. Q is the point 6, 13. M is midpoint of PQ. M is midpoint of PQ. Question is, find the coordinates of M. Find the coordinates of M. We have to find the coordinates of M where M is the midpoint. We know the formula for midpoint is x1 plus x2 over 2 comma y1 plus y2 over 2. So this is the formula for midpoint. Here this is x1, this is y1, this is x2 and this is y2. Therefore m, the midpoint of PQ will be equal to x1 is minus 2 plus x2 is 6 plus 6 over 2 comma y1 is 1 plus y2 is 13. y1 is 1, y2 is 13 over 2. So midpoint will be equal to minus 2 plus 6 is 4. 4 over 2 comma 1 plus 13 is 14. 14 over 2. Therefore midpoint will be equal to 2 comma 7. That's it. So this is the midpoint of line PQ, comes out to be 2 comma 7. That's it. That's the answer of part A. Part B 1 is find the gradient of line PQ. Gradient or slope of line PQ. Gradient is the angle of inclination, and that is equal to, represented by m, is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is formula. Put the values again, same values, x2, y2 minus y1, 13 minus 1 over 6 minus 2. So this comes out to be 13 minus 1 is 12, and 13, 6 minus plus, 6 plus 2 is 8. You can simplify it. 4 3s are, 4 2s are. So gradient of line comes out to be 3 over 2. That's it. Second part is write down the gradient of line that is perpendicular to PQ. If two lines are perpendicular to each other, then their their gradients are negative reciprocals of each other. If M1 is gradient of line perpendicular to PQ, then M1 will be equal to minus 1 over M. This is formula. If two lines are perpendicular, then their gradients are negative reciprocals of each other. So gradient of the line perpendicular to PQ will be equal to minus 1 over 3 over 2. So reciprocal of 3 over 2 is 2 over 3. Therefore gradient of line that is perpendicular to PQ will be equal to minus 2 over 3. That's it. That completes the question. Question number 17 is simplify. A part is simplify x square whole cube. When it is whole power, the powers are multiplied. So this is equal to x power 2 into 3. 2 3s are 6. So answer will be x power 6. That's it. B part is t power minus 2 is equal to 9. Find the value of t. We know that when we take something from numerator to denominator, the power will change its sign. So it will become 1 over t square. When we is it actually 1 over t. When we take reciprocal, the power will be, sign of power will be reversed. So minus 2 will become plus 2. So this will be equal to 9. Or we can write it 1 over t square is equal to 3 square. Or no, powers are same, bases should be same. So it means that 1 over t should be equal to 3. Or in other words, is 3 or 1. If we take cross multiply each other, then we get t is equal to 1 over 3. Or take the reciprocal of 1 over t is t, reciprocal of 3 over 1 is 1 over 3. So t is equal to 1 over 3 is the answer. C part is 5 under root or square root into 5 power 0 is equal to 5 power k. Find the value of k. When you multiply, powers are added. In other words, you can also do it like 5 power 0 is 1, so 1 into this, again this. This is 5 power 1 over 2 into 5 power 0 is equal to 5 power k. So 5 power 1 over 2 plus 0 is equal to 5 power k. When 1 plus 2 plus 0, because 5 under root is 1 over 2 and we multiply, powers are added. So 5 power 1 by 2 plus 0 is 1 over 2 is equal to 5 power k. When bases are same, power should be same. So we get k is equal to 1 over 2. That's it. That's answer. Got it? So this is how you solve the problems related to indices. Question number 18 is, x is directly proportional to square of y plus 1. X is directly proportional, this is proportional sign, to square of y plus 1. This is what is written in words. I have written it as a mathematical statement. X is directly proportional to square of y plus 1. This is given. The question is, when y is equal to 2, x is 45. When both values are given, it is used to establish a relation between x and y. In order to change this proportional sign into equality sign, we will write it like that: x is equal to k times y plus 1 whole square. This k is the constant of proportionality. We have inserted this in order to change this proportionality sign into equality sign. Now, these two values x and y will be used to find the value of k. So this implies that x is 45, y is 2. So I write k into 2 plus 1 whole square. Only unknown is k. We can solve it here. So this implies that 45 is equal to k into 3 square. 3 square is 9. So 45 is equal to 9k. Or you can write k is equal to 45 over 9. When shift is here, you divide it. 9 1s are, 9 5s are. So k is equal to 5 here. We have got k is equal to 5. Therefore, the relation becomes x. Therefore, I write it there. X equal to k is 5. 5 into y plus 1 whole square. So this is the relation between x and y. The question is, which is asked here, question is find x when y is 4. Find x when y is equal to 4. So put y equal to 4 here. So get x is equal to 5 into 4 plus 1 square. So x will be equal to 5 into 4 plus 1 is 5 square. So x will be equal to 5 into 25. 5 square is 25. So this will be equal to 25. 5 are 125. So answer will be 125. So when x is equal to y is equal to 4, x will be 125. That's it. Question number 19 is, we are given an equation. It is actually linear equation. 3x minus 1 over 6 plus x plus 2 over 4 is equal to 5 over 3. We have to solve. First of all, we take this thing. Solve this. How to solve it? We will take LCM of 6 and 4. To find the LCM of 6 and 4, we can use the prime factorization method. 2 3s are 2 2s are, so 2 3 1 and then 3 1. So 2 to the 4 4 3s are 12. So LCM is equal to 12. Therefore, to make it 12, we multiply with 2, and to make it 12, we multiply this with 3. That's it. So our equation becomes 2 into 3 is 6x minus 2, 2 1s are 2 over 12 minus, so plus 3 into x is 3x plus 3 2s are 6 over 4 3s are 12 is equal to 5 over 3. Now I take LCM like that single fraction. 12 6x minus 2 plus 3x plus 6 is equal to 5 over 3. Look here, 6x plus 3x is 9x. So I write 9x minus 2 plus 6, this minus 2 plus 6 is plus 4 over 12 is equal to 5 over 3. I multiplied this with this and this with this. Okay? When you multiply them, cross multiply, we get, what do you get? I write there. 3 we multiply with 9x plus 4. So I write 3 into 9x plus 4 equal to 12 into 5. Got it? So our equation is reduced to 27, 3 9 are 27x, 3 we multiply with this and 3 will be multiplied with this. 3 4s are 12 is equal to 12 5s are 60. So I write 27x is equal to 60 minus 12. 27x is equal to 48. Got it? Now we have to simplify it. 27x is equal to 48. This will become x is equal to 48 over 27. Got it? So this will become 3 16s are 3 multiple and 3 9s are. Simplify it. Now this is 16 over 9. 16 divided by 9. 9 1s are 9. So this will be 7. So this will, in mixed fraction, this will be equal to 1 whole 7 over 9. So this is the answer of question. So x is equal to, because this is 16 over 9. In order to convert it into mixed fraction, we divide 16 by 9 and answer comes out to be 1 whole 7/9, and that's the answer of the question. Assalamu alaikum. And next question is about the frequency and histogram. In the question there is a table given, and the table have data as I am writing here. First row is for time, and that time t is in minutes. Then second row is for frequency. This table is given, and then frequency density. We should know that frequency density is equal to frequency divided by the interval width of interval. The table shows here first column is x less than t, which is less than equal to 30. X is unknown. Then second column here is 30 less than t less than equal to 40, and fourth column is 40 less than t is less than equal to 45. So when we have unequal width of intervals, then we use frequency density for drawing histogram. And last column is 45 less than t is less than equal to 60. It is given here. And in frequency row, the data given is 32, 23, 15, and then 30. And then frequency density is given as 1.6, 2.3, and then 2 columns which are empty here. Question is, the table shows some information about the times each of 100 children. There are 100 children spent on reading in one day. So the table shows that there are students which spend between x to 30 minutes are 32. 23 minutes to students spend 30 to 40 minutes, and 15 students spend 40 to 45 minutes, and 30 students spend 45 to 60 minutes. If we sum all these frequency, it will be equal to 100. Definitely it should be equal to 100. Now the question is, a part is, find the value of x in the interval x is less than t, t is less than equal to 30. We have to find the value of x in the interval x is less than t, t is less than. Frequency density is given. We know that, I solved for you. A part is, we know that frequency density is equal to frequency divided by width of interval. I write width of interval. So this implies that here frequency density is 1.6. So 1.6 should be, frequency density is 1.6. So 1.6 should be equal to, frequency is 32 over interval's length. Interval's length is final minus initial. Final is 30, initial is x. So this will be 30 minus x. We have to solve this linear equation to find the value of x. The solution of this linear equation will give you the value of x in the interval x less than 30, 30 is less than equal to t. Okay, so we solve it. Therefore, I can write it like that: 30 minus x. This is like that. We shift this here and this 1.6 here. So this will be divided here. So this will be equal to 32 divided by 1.6. Got it? So I shifted 1.6 to the right hand side and 30 minus x to the left hand side. Therefore, it becomes 30 minus x is equal to 32 over 1.6. In order to remove this decimal point, I put 0 here. So this will become 16. Now 16 ones are, 16 twos are, so 0 is as it is. So this becomes 20. It means 16 divided into 20 will be equal to 320. You can do it. So 30 minus 20 will become, I've shifted here. So minus x will be shifted to this side, it will become plus. So 30 minus 20 is 10. So x is equal to 10 is the answer of part A. So value of x in this interval should be equal to 10. It means this interval is from 10 to 30. Got it? So that is the answer or solution of the first part. B part is, on the grid which is given in the answer space, draw the histogram. To draw histogram, we need the frequency density of these two intervals. So again we use that formula for interval 40 is less than t, t is less than or equal to 45. We have frequency density is equal to frequency is 15 divided by length of interval, width of interval. 40 minus 45 is 5. So frequency density will become 3. So it means there should be 3 here. Similarly, for 45 is less than t is less than or equal to 60, we have frequency density is equal to frequency is 30. 30 divided by width of interval. 60 minus 45 is 15. I'll put 15 here. So 15 over 2 is equal to 3. It means, 15 2 is 30. So it is 2. There should be 2 here. So now we have complete table. We can draw histogram for this table. Now we have to draw the histogram on the grid given in the answer space. I do it for you. I draw it here. On the vertical axis, frequency density is given from 1 to 4, and on the horizontal axis is time given in minutes from 0 to 60. Now, first is interval is 10 to 30 and its frequency density is 1.6. So on the grid there are one space for 1. So 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1.6. So I draw 10 with straight line up till this. This point is 1.6 approximately. On the grid it will be 10 to 30. Up till 30 is there. And draw it like that. We will draw it with the scale and the lead pencil on the grid, so it will be more tidy for you. So this is 10 to 30. Next is from 30 to 40 and its frequency density is 2.3, 2.1, 2 and 3, and this is from 30 to 40. 30 to 40, this is 40, and this is 2.3 up till here. So this is from 30 to 40, and this was 1.6 and this was 2.3. I just want to mention here. Next is from 40 to 45 and its frequency is 3. 3 is here. 40 to 45 and its density is 3. Next is 45 to 60 and its frequency is again 2. From 2 is here, almost here. From 40 to 60 and it is 2. Again, this is 3 and this is 2. So this is the how you draw histogram for unequal intervals using the frequency density. I hope you understand it, and you can practice it on the grid given in the answer space on the past paper. You can find it on the marking scheme, or you can do it yourself on the graph paper at home to practice it, and then you can match it with your results. That's it. Question number 21 is about functions. It is given that f of x is equal to 1 plus 3x over 2. This is given. And also g of x is equal to 2 over 1 minus x. This is given also. Question is, find, a part is find f inverse of x. You can find questions on how to find f inverse also in my videos about the paper 1 of June 2010, and again we are solving it again. So the method is very simple. The first step is we put let y is equal to f of x. Then we make x the subject of formula. So if we shift f to this side, this will become f inverse. This implies that x is equal to f inverse of y. So we put the given definition of f of x is equal to y and then make x the subject of formula. So this implies that y is equal to f of x implies that y is equal to 1 plus 3x over 2. So this is the definition. We put it equal to x, y, and then make x the subject of formula. That formula will give you f inverse of y. Therefore, first of all, we will make x the subject of formula here. So if we shift 1 to this side, this will become negative. So we get y minus 1 equals 3x over 2. Now this is y over 1 actually. If I put cross multiply it, then 2 will multiply with this term and 1 will multiply with 3x. So we get 2 multiplied by y minus 1 is equal to 1 into 3x is 3x. Therefore, I write it here. We can write it 2y minus 2. 2 into y is 2y, 2 ones are 2, so it becomes 2y minus 2 is equal to 3x. If we shift 3 here, it will be divided, so we get 2y minus 2 over 3 is equal to x, or we can write x is equal to 2y minus 2 over 3. This is x, and we know that x is equal to y inverse. X is equal to y inverse. Therefore, we can write f inverse of y, because x is equal to f inverse of y is equal to 2y minus 2 whole divided by 3. This is f inverse of y. F inverse of y is equal to 2y minus 2 whole divided by 3. Or this is f inverse of y. If it is f inverse of y, if we have to find f inverse of x, we will replace y with x. Therefore, f inverse of x will be equal to, we will replace y with x, will be equal to 2x minus 2 over 3. So this is the answer of part A, in which we have to find f inverse of x, and we found that f inverse of x is equal to 2x minus 2 whole divided by 3. B part is, if you can also simplify it like that. It is correct, but you can also simplify it. If you take 2 common, then we'll get x minus 1 here, because 2 is common, over 3. If you don't multiply, simple, whatever you do, same answer. Next is, B part is f g of x. B part is solve g of x is equal to f of minus 4. We are given with f of x and g of x, and the question is g of x is equal to f of minus 4. F of minus 4 is what? F of minus 4 is the value of this function at x is equal to 4, minus 4. So we'll put x is equal to minus 4 here. This will be f of minus 4. So this implies that, what is g of x? G of x is 2 over 1 minus x is equal to, f of minus 4 is 1 plus 3 into x is minus 4 divided by 2. That's it. Now we have a linear equation, simple linear equation, and we have to solve it. Look here. It is very easy. 2 over 1 minus x is equal to 1 plus minus minus. So minus 3 4s are 12 over 2. 2 1s are 2 6s are. So it will become 2 over 1 minus x is equal to 1 minus 6. Or you can write it 2 over 1 minus x is equal to minus 5. 2 over 1 minus x is equal to minus 5. Now we have to solve it, simplify it. This is actually 5 over 1. So we cross multiply it. 1 is multiplied with 2, and this 1 over x is with minus 5. So we get 2 into 1 is equal to minus 5 into 1 minus x. Okay? 2 1s are 2, and this will be minus 5 and minus minus plus, so it will become plus 5x. Or you can take 5 here initially and then solve it. It is up to you. Okay, I solve it like that. I will solve it both ways. 2 plus 5 is equal to 5x. So 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is equal to 5x. Shift 5 here, it will be divided. So x will be equal to 7 over 5. This is your answer. Or you can do it like that from here. You can do it like that. 2 is equal to minus 5 into 1 minus x. This was the question. Take 5 here. So it will come minus 2 over 5 is equal to 1 minus x. Shift x to this side and 2 over 5 here. So become x is positive and become 1 plus 2 over 5. This is 1 over 1. When we take LCM, 5 is LCM. This is 5 plus 2. So x will again be equal to 7 over 5. 7 over 5 can also be written as like that. 7 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5. 2 is remainder. So x can be written as 1 whole 2 over 5. Both answers are same. Okay. So this is how you solve the questions about the functions and these linear equations. Question number 22 is about factorization. Question is, A part is factorize 9p square minus q square. This is actually a square minus b square equal to a minus b into a plus b. This is formula. So we make it into this form. 9p square is equal to actually 3p whole square minus q square. So this is a square minus b square. A is 3p and b is q. So put values here. A square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b. A minus b is 3p minus q into 3p. A plus b is 3p plus q. That's it. That is the answer of the question. So we have factorized completely the given expression of 9p square minus q square. Second is, B part is, we have to factorize AC minus 3BC plus A minus 3B. If we take C common from these two numbers, these two terms, then C is common. C is common. So what is common? We divide it. When we divide AC by C, C is cancelled. We are left with A here. Minus C is common. What is left here? 3B. So it is, we take 1 common, or we divide 1 by 1. Anything can be divided by 1. 1 is factor of every number. So 1 divided by A is A minus 3B divided by 1 is 3B. Now A minus 3B is again common in both terms. So we take A minus B common and we are left with A minus 3B is common here. What is left here? C only. So it is C. Again, right? C plus A plus 3B is common. We are left with 1 only. So A minus 3B into C plus B, or C plus 1 is the answer, and we have factorized completely the given expression. Question number 23 is, Adam and Ben buy tickets for the cinema and theatre. Adam buys 5 cinema tickets. Adam buys 5 cinema tickets and Ben 5 cinema tickets and 4 theatre tickets. Similarly, Ben buys 7 cinema tickets and 9 theatre tickets. Question is, complete the matrix X to represent this information. The X given here is, this is cinema, written here cinema, this is theater, then for Adams, and then for Ben. So this is just a matrix, but also you can take it as a tabular form. Matrix is the form of tabular data. Adam, how many cinema tickets? 5. So I write 5 here. How many theater tickets were bought by Adam? 4. So I write 4 here. How many cinema tickets were bought by Ben? It is 7. So I put 7 here. How many theater tickets were bought by Ben? There is 9. So I put 9 here. And this completes our question. A part. Okay. B part is cinema tickets cost $11 each. Cinema tickets cost $11 each, and theater tickets cost $30 each. The matrix Y represents this matrix, this information. That is, matrix Y represents the cost of each ticket. That is $11 for cinema ticket, for each cinema ticket, and $30 for each theater ticket. This is for Y matrix. This is given here. Question is, P is equal to XY. This is given here. Find the matrix P. This is simple, the multiplication of matrix. I put the values, X is here, Y is here. I put it here. So this will be equal to, P will be equal to, X is 5, 4, 7, 9 multiplied by Y. Y is 11 and 30. The detailed solution or detailed video on multiplication of matrices is available on my YouTube channel. You can find it on the link I will give in the description. If you go onto that link, you will find the detailed video on the multiplication of matrices. So we have to find the product of these two matrices. How to multiply it? How to multiply? We take one row of first matrix and multiply it with the one column, and it gives you one entry of the product matrix. So if you multiply first row with the first column, it will be first entry of P. So I write it here. P will be equal to 5 into 11 plus 4 into 30. That's it. Actually, this will give you the how many money or how many dollars spent by Adam. Similarly, when we multiply second row, then we get the second value. So 7 into 11 plus 9 into 30. We will multiply corresponding entries and then add them. So look here. I take first row and multiply the column, we get first entry. Second row is the column and second. So this will be equal to 5 into 11 is 55 plus 4 into 30 is 120. Again, 7 into 11 is 77 plus 9 into 30 is 270. We just have to add them. So this implies that P will be equal to 55 plus 120 is 175. 77 plus 270 is 270 plus 77. 7 plus 0 is 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. 1 carry, 1 2 was 3, 347. So this is the product matrix P, which is equal to product of X and Y. So this is how you multiply two matrices of the order of first matrix was 2 by 2 and order of second matrix was 2 by 1. In order for two matrix to be conformal for multiplication, the number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to number of rows of the second matrix, and here the number of columns of the first matrix was 2 and number of rows of second matrix was 2, so they are conformal for multiplication, and we multiplied them, and answer is 175 and 347. Question is, third part is, I have already explained it, but again I do it for you. Third part is, explain what elements in matrix P represents. Matrix P, the first element, the first row element 175 represents the amount spent by Adam, and 3747 is the amount spent by Ben. So this is what you have to tell in the examination, that is the first element 175 is the amount or money spent by Adam, and 347 is the money spent by Ben. So this is the answer of third part of the question. If you want to learn the matrices in detail, the whole series of lectures on matrices is available on my YouTube channel. I will give you the link and you can follow it and check it and learn the multiplication, addition and inverse of matrices in detail. I hope everything is clear to you now. Next question is, sin x is given that sin x is equal to sin 50. I write it again. It is given that sin x is equal to sin 50, and also given that 90 is less than x, x is less than 180. We have to find the value of x. We know a formula here that sin theta is equal to sine of 180 minus theta. Then if some angle is less than 90 and some angle is greater than 90, then their sine can be equal if they sum up to 180. So what will we add in 50 to get 180? It's 130, because 130 plus 50 is 180, therefore x should be equal to 130. That's it. I put it here. If theta is 150, theta is 50 only, so sine 50 degree will be equal to sine of 180 minus 50 degree. Okay? If theta is 50, then we put here theta 180 minus 50. So sine 50 degree will be equal to sine of 130. But we know that sine x is equal to sine 50, and x is between 90 and 180. 130 is also between 90 and 180. This implies that x is equal to 130, because we know that sine 50 is equal to sine x, and here we have, by formula, sine 50 should be equal to sine 130. Therefore x should be equal to 130. That's it. 25 is, simplify x square minus 4x whole divided by x square minus x minus 12. We have to simplify it. Actually, we have to factorize the denominator and numerator separately, and then we will find the value of some common factors. If we take x common from numerator, then this will be equal to x minus 4. Similarly, this can be factorized by midterm breaking method. We have to think of two numbers which give you minus 1 on addition and minus 12 on multiplication. They are minus 4 and 3. If we multiply minus 4 into 3, we will get minus 12. Similarly, minus 4 plus 3 will be equal to minus 1. Therefore, minus x can be broken into minus 4x plus 3x. So we write x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 12. So this will be equal to x into x minus 4 divided by, we take x common, so we get x minus 4 from these two. Similarly, we take 3 common from these two, plus 3 is common, 3x divided by 3 is x, minus 3 4s are 12, so it is 4. Again, x minus 4 is repeated, it is common in both, so it can be written as x into x minus 4 divided by x minus 4 into x plus 3. When we take x minus 4 common, x from here come here and 3 comes here. So x minus 4 is cancelled with this x minus 4, and we are left with x over x plus 3, and this is the final answer of the simplified expression. So x over x plus 3 is the answer of this question. 26. In 26, a diagram is given in which OAC is a triangle. OAC is a triangle, and B is the point on AC, such that AB ratio BC length is equal to 3:2. This is 3 and this is 2. Actually, this is 3 and this is 2. The figure is not according to scale. And also OA vector is given as A and OB vector is given as B. These are two vectors. Find OC in terms of AB, giving your answer in, we have to find OC. OC will be equal to what? OC can be written as OB plus BC, or it can also be written as OA plus AC. So, but is AB? AB divides, B divides this in ratio of 3:2. This implies that AB over AC, this is 3:2, so this whole is 5. This implies that AB over AC, or ratio AC, is equal to 3/5. Okay, so or you can write that AC is equal to 5/3 AB. Okay, now AB vector is equal to OB minus OA. This is triangular law of vector addition. This is a trick. When you have to find AB, then position vector of B minus position vector of A. OB is the position vector of B and O is the position vector of A. So AB will be equal to B minus A because OB is B and OA is A. Now what is OC? OC is equal to OA plus AC. What is AC? AC is 5 over 3 of AP. This implies that OC will be equal to OA is A plus. What is AC? AC is 5 over 3 of AB and AB is B minus A. Got it? So OC will be equal to A plus 5 over 3 B minus 5 over 3A. We can simplify it by writing it like that. OC will be equal to A plus 5 over 3 B minus 5 over 3 A. Therefore, it can be written as OC is equal to, if we simplify it, this is 1 actually, 1 minus 5 over 3, I write 5 here, 1 minus 5 over 3, this is 1 over 1, I take 3 LCM, this will become 3 minus 5, this is equal to minus 2 over 3, so 1A minus 5 over 3A is minus 2 over 3A, minus 2 over 3A plus 5 over 3B, or we can take 1 over 3 common, or this can be written as 5 over 3B minus 2 over 3A. So this is the answer of OC, which is the part A of this question. That's it. Next is B part is D is a point on OC such that OD is equal to B minus 2 over 3A. We have just found that OC is 5 over 3B minus 2 over 3A. It means this is bigger than this because 5 over 3 is bigger than 1. So this is B is 1 here. So it means D is somewhere here. Somewhere on this line. The question is, we have to show that OABD is a trapezium. If you can prove that two sides are parallel, then it will be easy to show that the given quadrilateral is trapezium. Now OD, what will be DB? DB will be equal to OD minus OB. Okay, DB will be equal to OD minus OB. OD is given as B minus 2 over 3A and OB is again minus B. It means they are cancelled. So DB is equal to minus 2 over 3 of A. What this shows? When two vectors are scalar multiples of each other, then they are parallel. It means that OA, which was equal to A, and DB, which is equal to minus 2 over 3A, are parallel to each other because DB is a scalar multiple of OA. So this shows that DB is parallel to OA, which implies that OADB is a trapezium because two sides are parallel and other two sides which are ODB, OADB, like that. ODB, OABD, like this. These two are parallels. OA and DB are parallel, but these two are not parallel because AB is what? AB is B minus A, and OD is B minus 2 over 3A. They are not scalar multiples of each other. Therefore, we can say that OA is parallel to DB, but AB is not parallel to OD. Therefore, two sides are parallel and two sides are not parallel. When two sides of a quadrilateral are parallel and two are not parallel, then it shows that that quadrilateral is a trapezium. And here we have proved that DB is parallel to OA. Therefore, OABD is a trapezium as shown in this figure. They are parallel and these two are not parallel because they are intersecting somewhere. These two are not intersecting, they are parallel. My drawing is not according to the scale, but according to this fact that DB is scalar multiple of A. That's why DB is a parallel to OA. But these two are not parallel because they are intersecting at some point. C. OD is produced further and AB is also produced. They meet at C. It means they are not parallel. But OA and DB are parallel according to this formula. Therefore, we have proved that OABD is a trapezium. So, students, today we have completed paper 1 of O-Level Mathematics, November 2022. Video will give you some insight about the O-Level examination, and it will be helpful for you to prepare for your exam. If you like it, please share this video, like it, and if you have any query, you can ask me in comments. I will answer to all the queries, inshallah. If you have not subscribed to my channel up till now, please subscribe it and also press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of all my coming videos and we can stay in touch. See you in next video very soon. Until then, Allah Hafiz, goodbye, have a nice time. Allah Hafiz.